Good morning. I'm going to talk at you again. So today I wanted to talk to you about a lot of things, but before I was going to do the video, I thought I should really brush my hair and put makeup on and all that stuff, but that kind of goes against everything that I'm talking about, which is love yourself no matter what. And I woke up like this, so no makeup. I'm tired. Probably have bags under my eyes. My hair is kind of messy, although you haven't seen it at its messiest, which is actually pretty cool. It swallows small galaxies. But who cares? This is me. So today I wanted to kind of do a story time, sort of. I live in town, and so a lot of times people walk their dogs on the sidewalk in front of my house, and for a while they weren't cleaning up after their dogs, and I started watching to see who was cleaning up after their dogs and who wasn't. And yes, like the crotchety, grouchy old neighbor, that's me. And then I noticed a couple of days ago that my daughter, who's 6, almost 7, look out the window when someone was walking their dog past our house, and she was watching them really closely, and she said, "It's okay, Mom, they've got bags." She had picked up on my behavior. I hadn't even known that she was paying attention. So what I'm going to talk about today is how you treat yourself ever, but especially when others are watching, especially your kids, if you have kids, or any young people around you. When you look in the mirror and go, "Ugh, I look fat," think about it. When you order a salad instead of French fries, it's because I want to lose weight, I just look horrible. Think about that. Instead of talking about I want to lose weight or I'm so fat, which you're not, talk about I want to be healthier. I want to have more energy. I'm eating the salad because it has so many vitamins and nutrients that my body just loves it and it makes me feel alive. I'm doing these sit-ups because I want to be stronger and I want to be able to do a backward walkover, or I want to be able to do a pull-up and pull my feet to my hands. I want to be healthy, stronger, feel alive, be able to run, have energy. Use those terms, please. Because kids hear and observe everything. And you don't want to pass on negative thoughts. Let me put it this way. If you are having a negative thought, think to yourself, and this is if you have kids. If you don't have kids, think of loved ones, whether they be kids or your best friend, significant other, someone you care deeply about. Would I want them to say or think this about themselves? So if I'm thinking, "Oh, I look so fat," how would I feel if my daughter thought that? And really let that sink in. For me, with my history of eating disorders, it's soul crushing. I can't, I won't pass that on. I will do everything I can to prevent that. And when I look in the mirror, I'll be like, yeah. And that's one thing my daughter's picked up on. When she looks in the mirror, she looks at her bum. Yeah, she's okay with it. She does sit-ups. She uses weights because she wants to be stronger. She talks about having abs. Right now is her big thing, is she wants to have strong abs. Not be skinnier. Not because she hates herself. She wants to have strong abs so that she can do more stuff. Be healthier. And she already has pretty killer abs, but that's another story. Gymnastics. And it's not just kids. Kids come to mind because I think of how my behavior affects the behavior of my daughter with my history. But when you are in public, I can think of when you're in dance class and you're poking at yourself, picking yourself apart. People see that, and one, you shouldn't be doing that to yourself. And two, it makes everyone else question how they are, how they feel about themselves. If you're calling yourself fat, and there are people in class who have larger bodies than you do, how do you think that makes them feel? And if you are picking yourself apart, you're never going to be able to build yourself up. The more negative talk you have about yourself, the harder it is to reverse that thought pattern, that trend of thinking, and be positive about yourself. Be body positive. Be positive about who you are. I admit I have bad days, days where I just can't stand to be in my skin. And those days I work the hardest at saying, you know what? You're strong. You're strong. You're healthy. You're a good person. You don't deserve to be treated like that by yourself or anyone else. So, long story short, when you start to have negative thoughts about yourself or start the negative talk about yourself, stop it. Recognize it. Stop it. And if you really have to express it, rephrase it, reframe it. Instead of, I feel fat today, think of, I feel like working out today. I could use some endorphins. I want to be stronger. I want to move. I want to experience life. Reframe it. I'm beautiful, and I'm going to walk because it feels good. It clears my mind. It makes me happy. I get to breathe in the fresh air, and I get to see the squirrels. Reframe it. Because although you shouldn't live life based on what others think about you, you should realize that how you treat yourself permeates society around you. And that if you treat yourself like crap, it'll show others that it's okay to treat you like crap and treat themselves like crap. So treat yourself well, respect yourself, be healthy, have goals to be healthy, reframe it. Just love yourself. All right. That was a little bit more rambly than I expected it to be, but so what? You're still here. That means you listened to the whole thing. I love you. You love yourself. Have a good day.